Hello, my Aquarius witches. Welcome back. I'm Amethyst Rose from Tarot and Witchcrafting, and today we are going to be doing your August love reading using our Tarot of Sexual Magic deck and our Romance Angels deck. So let's get started. With the Romance Angels deck, that is. All right, Aquarius. I'm just checking it out. Oh God, we're just checking it out. That's interesting. I don't feel like that. Yeah, we're just checking it out. Okay, I feel like I've got it. I got it. There are romantic feelings on the table. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, Aquarius witches. So you are definitely feeling that romance with somebody. Oh, look, we got playfulness on the table. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, right? Remember how playful you are? Remember how fun you can be? I remember that actually you are those words. Like that's like you are the human embodiment of that. It's amazing. This could be the one. So, oh my God, Tom Cruise. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, Aquarius. It's happening though. Like, you know it. You have these romantic feelings. They make you feel fun and young and playful again. And you feel that way. You make them feel that way too about you, right? Because it's such a playful, romantic, fun relationship. My heavens. I just feel like one more was your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So this really is going on. Like, this is a very karmic, big spiritual partnership. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing it, right? You guys are just so connected. It's beautiful. Yeah, you guys can absolutely, marry up, retreat, enjoy your life, and it's okay. It's safe for you to express your love. I know I said one more, but it just is time. I wasn't looking for that card. Sorry. I'm like wanting to move. There we go. I'm wanting to move this whole deck out of the way because we're moving on to the Tarot of Sexual Magic for any kind of clarifiers we might need. But wow, it's just all laid out right there, huh? So let's talk about romantic feelings, right? I like when they kind of just do that 360 flip. It's kind of interesting. They're like romantic feelings. They're worth it. They're wonderful. Yeah, because Two of Cups, this is, oh my God, it's a soulmate connection. A total soulmate connection. So this person, Aquarius witches, you have an absolute soulmate connection with. I mean, you guys just really feel balanced and emotionally fulfilled. It's so beautiful. It's so deep and connected. I saw that there was this tower moment, right? That was, it's weird. I feel like it was almost like it happened. That this tower moment happened. But I also just think that for the other half of you, it wasn't all dramatic and large. It just, there needed to be change. There needed to be change. Yeah. There needed to be change. Shoot, son, it just laid itself out. Aquarius witches. It just laid itself out. Oh gosh. Okay. So there was a relationship here, and you were feeling like you were in the shadows and wanting to emotionally be loved and reciprocated, but it didn't feel reciprocated. It felt like you were emotionally in the shadows. You know, it just wasn't a healthy love relationship. And now, you know, it is just fine and dandy. There is this partnership right now. It's just so balanced and so loving and so flirtatious and fun and sexual. It's so you're not going anywhere. It's like, I feel like you were going to go somewhere. You're not going to go anywhere. You're staying right here and deciding how you are going to live your life. You're just Aquarius witches. You are magicians. You are capable of anything. And right now it's just you manifesting and owning, you know, what you want in love. And that's why we see the 5, because it's a 5 of Wands is change. I feel like something that you really were, I feel like the way you thought about love, you're just changing that. It's not that way anymore, Aquarius, which is you love differently now, right? You've cut things out. You've cut people out. You've are turned on by different things. You are different in what you give and take too. And this is really important for you, Aquarius witches, is like, what do you give and take? And some of you are going back to authenticity, because what made you actually authentic and truly lovable? And what do you value from a partner? It's almost like you have to do this really big fucking cycle and come back to the basics to realize like what it is that nourishes and stimulates you. Aquarius witches, any last advice for my Aquarius witches? You know, honestly, it's just like love. It's just love. You're in love. It's so wonderful. How funny. Don't be, okay. So the advice would be, I mean, I just heard don't be arrogant. Ooh, Aquarius witches. We have the King of Swords in reverse, and you can be cutting sometimes. You can be really, arrogant in the way that you treat, you know, partnerships, friends, even like it's people that love you, that like, look at how this person could be not a wife. They almost look like a servant, you know, right? Like she serves him, because people do love you. And sometimes it's cutting the way that you mentally or communicate, right? Like the way that you think or speak. It's interesting that you have this in the reverse, is saying again that you absolutely own your thoughts and words. And it's all about, honestly, right now, softening that though, because you're changing physically how we look at love and like how we think about love and like what we want in love. And so you're definitely looking at like cooling your jets, right? With the way that you communicate with this partnership, with the people that love you and serve you too. It's like there's multiple people, even though I see this woman is still through the glass, there's like multiple people. Queen of Cups in reverse. And so it's really important for you too to, here we would have like a lot of nurturing and allowing our spouse to support and nurture us. But I honestly think that right now the advice is, you know, be more of the doing rather than the being. The Queen of Pentacles is like Queen of Cups is nurturing a lot of the emotions and like allowing yourself to be delved with that. And it's, I think you've just gone out of that. Like you've just gotten through a lot of emotional nurturement and growth. And so you're coming out of that. The Swords 4 in reverse. And yeah, see, we're having like a lot, it's a lot about the way that you're communicating right now as advice. In the upright, it does look pretty confusing, right? The 4 of Swords can be cutting, it can be confusing. Sorry. But what I'm seeing is let's try to be transparent. Let's try to be like, if you want to be emotional about the way that you communicate, right? We gotta not be arrogant about it. And that was the little bit of weird advice that was kind of coming through, I think, for some of you guys. I don't necessarily, I mean, like, maybe, like, again, that's just how you communicate with your partnership. Try just to be, like, a little bit softer because you're going through changes and manifesting. So it is important to have your statement of intent, have your thoughts kind of very specific before you manifest. Know what you want before you try to ask for it, in a sense, too, because of these power cards here, right? So we don't want confusion, because look at, oh, you know, that's very confusing right there. I'm going to just show you in the upright so it makes sense. We don't want confusion. We don't want one partner putting the other partner up on a pedestal. And we don't want that out of here too. Look at that arrogance, that kind of, and it's not like he's giving a whole lot. No offense. That king is so arrogant. He's not giving a whole fucking lot either. Have my foot. So please avoid that type of behavior for those Aries in love that can sometimes, you know, whoops, be like that to their partners, right? Tone it down. Other than that, you're fucking amazing. You're having an amazing relationship. This could be the person. You're just having all this romance and playfulness. So enjoy your romantic relationship, my beautiful Aquarius witches. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. You're fucking awesome. I fucking love you, my Aquarius witches. And until next time, peace, my Aquarius witches.